Hi, boys and girls. I'm so excited to see you. I'm so excited to know that you're out there and know that you're listening. One of the things that we missed when we left school early, besides each other and seeing community, was career day. And so we came up with an alternative, and I want to give you a quick introduction of that alternative. Boys and girls, welcome back. We miss you so much, and we're all here to say hello, everybody.
Hello.
We miss
Hi.
you. We miss you and we love you so much. And we knew that the first week that we missed was devastating. We missed being able to meet with our parents at parent teacher conferences and celebrating the amazing growth that you've done. But one of the things that we missed was my personal favorite day of the entire year, and it's career day. And we were going to have career day, and I missed it. We had all these people lined up. Everything was so exciting, and we had so many different new careers that we just couldn't wait to do it. And then it got stopped. Well, Mr. Andrew came up with a great idea, and to do it virtually. So Mr. Andrew, here you go.
Okay, Miss Knight. So first off, I want to talk a little about career day because we don't really have an assembly to start career day, but I think it's good for people to understand how career day started. So could you tell us what helped you with the idea for career day?
Well, it was my first year at Fairmount, and I will never forget, I can't say the kid's name, but I was asking kids, what did they want to be when they grow up? It was just a casual conversation. And one of my kids said, I want to be a GameStop employee. And I said, I didn't even know what GameStop was. I'd never even heard of it. So I searched into it a little bit and found out it was a video game store. And that's what he wanted to be because that's what his dad was. And he looked up to his dad, which is fabulous, and that he looks up to his dad, but he had no idea what was outside of that world. He had no idea what was beyond his family and beyond the scope of Fairmount. And I just really want to expose so much to so many people. I want them to see all the careers that are out there and not just be limited by the small space that we have here.
Great. Does anybody have any career day memories that they want to share real quick? I might call on somebody.
Sure.
I just know that I really was worried about it being all day, and it was just amazing. My kids had so much fun and they really enjoyed it, and they got to, and for first graders to be able to go through all day and see some, just sit down, they were just so enthralled with so many different careers that they had the attention span that, well, it's hard for first grade, but they could do it. And it was really cool and really exciting for me for them to just learn about so much in one day and really be able to handle it and do great. And they came back with so much information.
I know one of the things I love about career day is we try to have a huge spectrum of careers. We have engineers, we've had nurses before, we've had farmers, we've had people that work at grocery stores. We try to have just across the gamut of different careers. Miss Peterson, would you be willing to share real quick about? I remember one of the people we've had before is a farmer, and you were actually raised in a farm town. And could you tell me about one of the things you thought about having a farmer, being somebody who actually knows a little bit about farming?
Well, I thought the farmer did a really good job explaining how different materials are used in our food. So I grew up in an area with a lot of corn, but I didn't understand how corn is in everything that we eat. And so the farmer explained that corn oil is used in pizza so that the sauce will stick to the crust better. And I didn't realize that before, so I thought that was really interesting.
Cool. Anybody else have any interesting notes or anything else about career day that they've learned?
Well, I know kindergarten team, you can attest to that. As Fatul was saying, I couldn't believe how they were able to get into it. And they were able to last all day. The farmer, we'd come back and talk about what was your favorite. And I do remember the farmer, Courtney, they were able to relate to him. And I love the way the people talk to them so that they understood as kindergartners. But I was impressed my first year, and I've been impressed the years after. Career Day is a great day.
All right. Well, that's one of the reasons why we decided to have a virtual career day, because I know I miss it. It's one of my favorite days. And so I know I've been able to look at some of the recordings so far that Miss Knight's done with some of our virtual career presenters. And I'm looking forward to seeing those roll out. And so we really thank you for coming and watching our virtual career day.
Maybe one of the things that you might see on a career day is
Since I don't want to
Jason
talk
Peck.
over the air right now,
And what is it that he does with this great, big, huge board of his? Or maybe you love science and you want to know more about these crazy dinosaurs and their personal protective equipment that they have to wear. I know we've heard a lot about personal protective equipment lately. Another exciting career might be visiting with Miss Berry. That's right, Miss Berry. She looks kind of familiar, doesn't she? But she's a different Miss Berry than the new Miss C. This is Miss Berry's mom, and she is a
You
dietitian.
could give it a dash of cinnamon. You could also answer.
She's going to give us a recipe on something that's amazing to make for for breakfast while you're at home. Now, maybe, just maybe, you might want to work with something big and amazing like this, like Tim Collier, who works at Lake City Ammunition Factory.
0.50 calibers, 0.5 inches. So it is a half of an inch in diameter at the widest point of the projectile. And
Isn't that amazing? Don't you want to know more? You're going to have to tune in to some of our virtual careers to find out more about this amazing engineer. Maybe, just maybe, you might want to read about Miss Prissy LeMay, who is our very own ISD. You might see her when you make it up into middle school. Maybe, just maybe, you want to find a super embarrassing fact about Mrs. Knight, because right here in this interview, some bison can be over 6 feet tall. And then you walked in the room. Find out why I embarrassed myself oh so much with a very important person that used to be from the independent school district, but now he has a new job with the Boys and Girls Club. We even have our very own farmer and horse trainer that you can find out what is it that horses eat. I don't know. Do you?
Gets the same amount of food because not every horse is the same size.
But she talks about her horses. She also has some cows and some miniature cows. But you are going to have to come and join us to find out more. I hope you come see us for our virtual career day. I can't wait to see you.